Shalom. It's Karab on Yahweh. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and greetings and salutations to all the brothers throughout the four corners of the earth that are pushing this true, unadulterated truth and sincerity in all meekness. And I want to name this video "Walk the Walk." And the reason being is because like the saying in the world, man, you gotta if you're gonna talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk, and basically that's the position that we're in as representatives of the Most High and His Son, So if we're gonna talk this good talk, which is of the Heavenly Father and His Son, we got to walk it, man. You know what I'm saying? And like that's why the scriptures tell you about being circumspect, meaning to look around, you know what I'm saying? And not just in the facet of understanding all the breakdowns and being able to cut this person cut. Nah, it's all about the intangibles, you know what I'm saying? Because the scriptures tell us the manner of people that we were and that we are and that we're gonna be, you know what I'm saying? So that starts mentally, right? Why? Because the kingdom of heaven is already here. It's been bestowed to us mentally, the understanding of the kingdom of heaven, So basically that's what I wanted to get into. I wanted to, break down, go into some of the intangibles of walking in this faith, and that's one of the main things you get from watching the elders. We double honors to them for these deep breakdowns and dark sayings and everything, but more so with me is the intangibles of learning how to walk in this faith as a man. You know what I'm saying? So with no further ado, I wanted to get into a few scriptures on that, and hopefully the brothers are edified. So the first scripture we're gonna get into is First Peter's 2:9. It says, "But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of Him who have called you out of darkness into the marvelous light." Right. So that's and the scriptures tell us that's the foundation of coming into the faith and understanding that you're an Israelite, is knowing that we're royal people, man. Alluding to Deuteronomy 7:6. We're a peculiar people. The Most High chose us above all nations on the face of the earth. So hindsight 2020, really when it's supposed to be, plain sight. That's how we got to carry ourselves, man. We can't be revelers and it breaks down to that sometimes. Well, you got to curse a motherfucker out, for the faith. But for the most part, man, look, I'm royal. I'm a royalty, and I look at that word royal. It goes back to kingly, so. That's how we got to carry ourselves. Although we in the lower state, man, we the offscourge of the earth right now. You know what I'm saying? And to be like I said, the offscourge of the earth, and we're the lowest right now. But that doesn't demean the fact that we're supposed to mentally carry ourselves as royalty. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High is all about balance. So at the end of the day, even though I understand that I'm of a royal priesthood and I'm of a regal pedigree, I still understand that I'm in a lower state right now, and the kingdom of heaven hasn't been established on earth. So, that's a part of us growing in this faith, learning to, understand the medium in between us being a royal priesthood and us being the offscourge of the earth. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, from there, I'm gonna go to Zephaniah 2:3. Zephaniah 2. This is Zephaniah 2 verse 3, and it says, "Seek ye Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought His judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's anger." So right there, that's a clear-cut indicator and showing you the balance that we're supposed to have. Although knowing that we're a regal pedigree, we're a royal priesthood, at the same time, the Most High dealing with the meek. All ye meek. It didn't say all ye proud, or all you boisterous, or all you prideful. It says all ye meek seek the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So that's who the Most High dealing with. He dealing with men that understand that a false balance is an abomination. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I'm bringing this out, because, you know, when you first come into the faith, man, it kind of puff you up, man. It kind of, you know, you start to understand that you know, I'm better than all these other people. You know, we above all these other nations. You get what I'm saying? So, but the reality of that matter is understanding that hasn't fully manifested yet. You know, mentally, yeah, of course, but physically, nah. Because you still got to go to work in the morning. You still got to go slave for Esau. You still got to go to the corner store, you know what I'm saying, and buy shit from the Elamites or the Arabs or the Chinese, you know what I'm saying, or the Moabs or the Ammonites, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be chasing after no bitches, man. Why? Because I'm a king, you know, in my mind, and I know that's my first estate, you know what I'm saying. Lord willing, we be part of the elect. You know, our first estate was the creators of the universe, man. So that's the mindset we have to carry ourselves in, you know what I'm saying? But as far as acting out on it, we can't. Because I can say that, you know, I'm of a royal priesthood, but shit, I got to pay rent. I'm you know, I'm under subject, under season, you know? So that's where the balance comes in at, you know what I'm saying? And that's why the scriptures say that he all ye meek seek the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to read that part again. Zephaniah 2 and 3. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. You see? It says seek righteousness and seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. You know what I'm saying? That's showing you the importance of meekness. But we just went into a scripture that's showing us that we're a royal priesthood, meaning we're kingly. But what is this saying? Because there are no contradictions in our Bible. That's telling us we're supposed to be carry ourselves in a royal-like fashion, but in all meekness. The reason why? Because we're in the lower state. And the Most High, alluding to Psalms 34 and 19, if I'm not mistaken, the Most High said He dealing with the man of a humble and contrite spirit. You know what I'm saying? And what does that equate to? Meekness. It's clear and cut, man. You know. Okay, so from there we're going to go to Sirach, the 3rd chapter, verse 18. Sirach. And that's the beauty of the scriptures, man, because ain't no contradictions in here. These niggas, they can try to, you know, confound us and use forked tongues, but it's impossible. It's impossible, man. Because the Most High was perfect in allotting who He was going to get to authorize this Bible. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but like the scriptures say, it's plain to those who have ears to understand. The rest of you niggas, you're not going to get it and you're going to die. Pure point blank. And we don't, that's neither here nor there. That's not my focus to try to, you know, get a nigga to understand this. Because those who are the for, they're not going to, you know, they may ask questions, but they're not going to contend with it. The reason why? Because they don't have a true understanding. Just like me coming into faith. I didn't have a clear understanding on what the scripture was. So guess what I did? I used my best attribute, which is what? To listen. To listen. You know, you got 2 ears and 1 mouth. There's a reason why, you know. But a nigga never understand that analogy, and that's not who we deal with. We don't deal with niggers. We're dealing with the hopefully lit. Period, point blank. So this is Sirach chapter 3 verse 18, which says, "The greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Most High." Going back to the scripture we just read. All ye meek seek the Lord. In that doing so, you shall be hid from the Lord's anger, which we are rapidly coming upon, man. You know, Jacob's trouble. We know we right at the door of that, man. You know what I'm saying? And the scriptures tell us how to avoid it, you know. Understand the true doctrine, call on the true name, and show all meekness and humbleness. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm saying, what this boils down to is yeah, we royal, you know, and I've been there, you know, well, cursing Hamites out, or 2/3, but the scriptures tell us to be at peace with all men. You know what I'm saying? And be wise as serpents, but harmless as doves. And he sent us out as sheep amongst wolves. So that lets you know the type of mannerism you're supposed to carry. You think our elders going out and cursing people out at random? Nah, they going out and carrying their business as men, being circumspect. Understanding that these people already want to persecute us, so we ain't gonna give them no extra reasons to do so. We just gonna go out and walk in the faith, man. You know what I'm saying? And hasten the day. And be thankful that the Most High imparted unto us this wisdom. First and foremost, man. And like I say, I understand, because even the elders, they tell us stories where they used to, be a little over righteous, walking out with their garments on and this and that and the third, but they grown. And the reason why they could tell us that stories is so we don't have to go through the same thing. And I remember Elder Gabar saying that, yeah, you brothers, we went through some bullshit, but now the time is slack. So we're teaching so that you brothers don't have to go through that same thing. Because now all y'all getting is pure truth, man. So, that's one of the main reasons I'm bringing this out, man. Brothers, we got to walk circumspect. A king ain't cursing out who he considers to be a peasant. Because you're a peasant, Just walk light. Do you, man. You got to have faith. Faith is the evidence of things not seen, right? So we ain't got to be cursing these people out. If they come up and of course, they come with the territory. But in your regular life, everyday life, man, hey, motherfucker ain't supposed to know you're an Israelite, man. Shut them down. Unless the Most High put the spirit on you to teach them. But other than that, nah, man, I'm a nigga from the tribe of niggerdom. That's how I look at it. I'm gonna play the game, man. I'm gonna be wise as serpent, harmless as dove. Cause I know, I honestly know and believe that I have the 100% truth. So that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? So last scripture we're gonna get to is Matthew chapter 18. Matthew chapter 18. Where we at? Matthew 18. Salaki. Matthew 18. We're going to go to verse 4, if I'm not mistaken. Matthew 18 and 4, and it says, Whosoever, Matthew 18 and 4, whosoever therefore shall humble himself as this little child, the same is greatest in the kingdom of heaven. And that's what it all boils down to, man. Humbling yourself down. But at the same time, and I've heard the Elder Apostle Tahar gripe on this numerous of times, and it'll be in not contradiction, but it'll be as a rebuttal to one of the other elders. I remember Gabar saying, that's why you brothers got to be humble. But I've seen Apostle Tahar rebuttal. Hey, you can be the humblest person in the world, but if you're not part of the elect, you're not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that's gonna be one of the top attributes of the elect. They're gonna be humble, man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be meek, man, and they're gonna humble themselves as little children. And we seeing it. The dudes that's falling out, those are the dudes that, okay, maybe they proclaim themselves to humble themselves as a little child, but in the end they puff themselves up to think that they were a grown man when they only been in the truth 5, 6, 7, 8 years, compared to our elders which been in the truth 30 years. And that go without saying. That's common math. But still, how you gonna compete with men that the Most High set up to teach Israel? You get what I'm saying? The reason why, because they lack the intangibles that I'm going into, which is meekness and humility, man. You got to exude that. That's one of the biggest parts of this faith, and I'm seeing that. I'm seeing brothers that I've learned from that was diligent in this faith, that knew this truth in and out. And they back in the world now. They don't even acknowledge the truth. Why? Because they lack the intangibles of humility and meekness. And like I said, the Apostle Tahar griped on, you can be humble all day, but if you're not part of that, you're not gonna make it. But two of the top characteristics of the elect is meekness and humility, and you can see it in our elder apostles, man. You know, you can see it. It's prevalent. It's so thick you can cut it with a knife. You know, but like I say, brothers, you know, especially now, you know, that we coming down, coming down the end of this thing, man. Brothers gotta, you gotta tighten up. We can't get on point. We gotta be on point. You know what I'm saying? And some of the intangibles about being on point is being humble, meek, and having integrity at the same time. You get what I'm saying? That's what the royal plays into it. You got to understand, we royal. I ain't finna be fucking with these shit eaters, man. These nothing ass nigga women and Latino women. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why Paul said what he said. You know, a bishop should be a man of one wife, or he'd rather you be like him, have no woman. Why? Because the time is slack, man. We trying to get the fuck out of here, man, so we can actually manifest us being royal in our kingdom. You know. So, brothers, but we gotta. It starts up here, brothers. It starts up here. We can get the understanding of this all day. This on the internet. The elders understand the scriptures. What you have gotten, give freely. So they give this freely. But the other aspect of it is understanding how you got to carry yourself in this faith, man. And that's what brothers need to focus on, especially in these times, you know. So hopefully brothers is edified, you know. Like I said, we'll give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone. And salutations to you brothers out there that's pushing this truth and meekness and humility, man. Keep fighting that good fight of faith and acknowledge the intangibles, man. That's what's gonna take you a long way, you know. And with that, shalom.